Ladies and gentlemen,
Yup.
welcome all, old, young.
Why you old today? Because of some people went there.
Why they is old? Really?
We have our grandfather here.
Really?
I got welcome to the TRT.
Wow.
Today, we have, I don't know if he's a special guest. He's a very, very annoying guest. Nosike, my man. We have
Man U fans are frauds.
Chelsea fan, Ajile, Too Black. And then with the usual guests, Hack and the Raven, Chapo. How was the weekend for you guys? Chapo, how was your weekend?
Wasn't too bad.
Did you watch the games?
I did. You know, I was a bit shook by the result, but
We'll get to that.
we get back. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Yeah.
Today will be united, don't worry. Too Black, how's the weekend for you?
It was great.
We
We get to see some other side of the Chelsea team.
some other side, interesting side, right?
Interesting side of the Chelsea
So
team.
let's even
Was your birthday this?
Yeah, it was Sunday. Yeah,
So you celebrated your birthday with a loss.
Wow.
I mean, this is like
So, yes.
the third time in my lifetime that Chelsea will lose on my birthday.
Third time. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a lot.
Pattern here.
stop playing on his birthday.
Yeah, Chelsea stopped playing on my birthday.
Okay, well, but
So you had the jinx.
let's jump right into Chelsea though. Like, what happened?
I think I'm going
Just too short.
to stick to what Tuchel said.
Okay.
There was a change of pattern that shouldn't have happened. You know, he tweaked the team too much. He should have stuck to the 3-5-2-1 formation, and then he decided to bring on Werner that didn't really have a balance in the team. I'm sure you guys watched the second half where he brought on some other midfielders and then the team had some form of stability. So I think he admitted that it was his error. So
Last time we did a watch along, you were
Yeah.
saying they should keep Havertz and bring in Werner. I think you said that. You mentioned that, right?
yeah, if you,
So I
it
mean,
depends
he did what you guys wanted.
Yeah, so it depends again on the quality of the opposition that you're playing. Yeah, you can't play a Manchester City that has arguably some of the best midfielders in the world. Gundogan right now and Bernardo Silva are bossing things, you know. So you can't necessarily say, let me play a Kovacic and a Jorginho that aren't the most mobile guys against people who are very, very mobile. So for me, I would have said, let's have us start the game. And then, and I think the injury to Reece James again affected the balance of the team. So,
But Kovacic is quite mobile though. Like,
yeah. So if he doesn't have, if
I
he,
feel like that's what he was going for, relatively, compared to like the City squad, right?
yeah. So if
I think he's more mobile than.
he's more mobile than Jorginho, but if you play a Kovacic and a Kante, a fully fit N'Golo Kante, then you would see
enjoy him.
you enjoy Kovacic. But you play him against a Jorginho who, when you look at your side, you probably don't know where he is, his position and all that. You have to always think, okay, I can't go forward too much. I can't play behind the lines and stuff like that. So,
Nosuke, what do you think? Do you think it was Pep's masterclass? Do you think that Chelsea
I honestly,
has been,
I'm not even trying to be.
do you
I'm
think
not
it's
even.
a reality check for Chelsea?
No. I think we're putting too much meaning into it.
Okay.
The season is 38 games, 2 Titans met and 1 lost. Yeah. I don't even know who's going to win the second leg, right? Time will tell. I think we're reading too much meaning into it. Chelsea lost. They should start. I mean, if they're going for the title, which I think they are, they should focus on winning the next few games. But
Right.
I feel like Tuchel should. It was a big test for him, and if he's going to dominate
of course, yes.
the big 6 for whatever, then he's going to have to win these games, regardless of how much we want to.
Can I come in there?
Yeah, sure.
If you look at our fixtures, we have played arguably the best 6 or 5 teams in England, and we have.
Excuse me, you haven't played Man U.
Seriously, are we doing this?
I
Are we?
I beg. We played Arsenal, we played Liverpool, we played Tottenham, we played Man City.
I was gonna bring in a question.
And we have already 13 points. We're only 1 point behind Liverpool. You know, the next 6 fixtures Chelsea have is against middle table teams and the rest of that. I doubt if there's any other team except for Man City who can have the same run of fixtures and still have the same amount of points Chelsea haven't even to fill out.
Fair point. Wait, Hack, what do you think about Lukaku though, like, do you think he's a big game player? Like, he hasn't shown up Liverpool, Spurs, Man City.
I really don't know. Maybe we should give the same benefit of doubt that we gave to Messi to him. Like he's not adapted because he has been in the league, but he has been away for a bit. So
Yeah, so
and I
that's-
think the games are just coming too quick for him.
Like
they are-
Nosiki
they are
said,
just
I
back
think we're
to
reading
back.
too much meaning into
Yeah, they're just
this
back
guy's
to back
performing
to
or
back
this
for
guy's
him.
not
So
performing.
Still,
Lukaku will still guarantee
I think what happened.
15, 20 goals
Yeah,
by
I
the end of
think
the season.
For
I
sure,
think
for sure.
Regardless of how all of this plays out, Lukaku is a great signing for Chelsea.
Yeah, of course.
He will lead that line for 2, 3, 4 years, whatever.
Yeah.
And for like he could easily give them 25 goals a season. Yeah. As for the adaptation,
Why did you say them? I like the fact that you switched.
no, I meant us like this, like watchers.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but my thing is, he was bought for a reason. If he's going to lead that Chelsea line, it means he's going to be against top opposition as well. This guy's been in Inter Milan. He plays for Belgium.
But
World
did you,
Cups,
did you? Okay.
World Cups, Euros. Yeah, that guy should lead that line. All the
No, sir.
So this. Sorry to cut you.
No,
Jack,
do
but, do you think Lukaku is a lone striker kind of person?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
he needs support.
No, I think he can play up there as if. I think Lukaku plays like the way Drogba used to play. Up front.
If
there
we're
by
discussing
himself.
Lukaku support, then it's a non-discussion because he has
Yeah,
top
that's true.
midfielders
But
behind
but
him.
what I think,
So
I
that's
think
what
for the last
like.
game, man,
What are we
the
doing?
formation
Come on.
kind of isolated him a bit.
Thank you very
And like
much.
the way he do
Yeah.
his new style of play, like he's more adapted to players bouncing off him.
Yeah,
I think
'cause he
that's-
holds the ball
yes,
very well.
That's the part
Yeah.
of his game that he's trying to enjoy now, like where you play the ball to him and there's someone else to just collect it from him. So I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that's
all
why he
the
struggled.
all the chances we had in the game against City, he basically was through him. I mean, the free kick, Alonso
the link up there is
stupidly
Yeah.
ballooned.
Alright,
and then
alright, so-
some other
Yeah.
chances, he was virtually through him. So
Let's run through.
Well, we're getting
We're going to move through this next one very quick, Chapo. Just very quick, right? Man U lost to Aston Villa real quick. Yeah, I don't think we should dwell on this.
Yeah.
Just
Man, like Ole got it wrong on the day. There's no two ways about it. Like we should be winning that game. I don't think there's any excuses. And even with the penalty, whatever, man. Like we shouldn't get to a point with Aston Villa at home where we're depending on the last minute penalty to get a draw. So he got it wrong, and he needs to find a way. If he insists on playing Fred and McTominay, he needs to find a way to get them to link play well. If not, he should go by January, I think, if he continues like that.
I've never heard you speak about Ole
I ask
like
a
this. But
question?
this is
Can I
this
ask
thunder
you
is
a
striking,
question?
and I'm happy.
Can I ask you to
Yeah, go ahead,
question.
go ahead.
Minimum position to keep his job for Ole for you end of season. End of season, assuming he keeps his job till end of season.
For
Like
me,
End of-
fourth.
fourth, and he
Yeah,
stays.
no. I would.
Fourth and he stays.
No. I would say I don't think fourth is good
there's
enough.
no excuse
Yeah.
for failure. Ole
Yeah.
has
No,
been
I don't
there.
think.
No,
I don't
but
think.
fourth,
Wait,
but
wait. So
I
I
feel why I
don't
say
think he
fourth.
can win the league.
No, of course
Yeah,
not.
I don't think he would take second. So I feel third and a trophy somewhere. Either
Yeah.
either an
For the
FA
league position,
Cup
why
or
I say fourth is like I feel like
So
I feel
or
like
Europa.
City, Chelsea.
No, I'm
and
being
Liverpool
realistic here because
are
I
better
we can't. I don't think we
teams.
can win the
So
Champions
I'm
League.
going to
anyways.
take you guys back down history lane. When Mancini
grandfather.
was
Well,
manager,
some.
That's why I like. That's why you introduced this thing.
Like some. Our audience.
Our baby boom audience.
Edo go say unwind.
when Mancini was coach of
City.
City, he won the league, right? If you look at the squad he had, with the squad United had and Chelsea had,
I know where you're going with this.
those two teams had better squads than Mancini had. They were building
I see
basically.
That. Yeah, but they were building though. I feel.
And it's the same thing Ole is doing. Ole is building. You're buying Sancho, you're buying Ronaldo, you're buying a couple of other players.
As a different league though.
No, so it's more
that's the daddy
competitive.
hole.
I understand that, but when you tell me that fourth is good enough for Ole to keep
Yeah, I
his
don't think it's
job,
good enough though.
It's not good enough.
not.
No, but then why I say this is because I genuinely think three teams that I feel would finish ahead of us are better.
No, the two teams I feel like
if United,
Man City and Man City. In fact, Man City,
Yeah, but you
Chelsea,
can't,
Chelsea,
you can't rule out Liverpool just
you can't
because
rule out
of one
Liverpool,
bad
though.
season.
Yeah, you can't rule out Liverpool. I feel like
My
Liverpool
brother,
is there.
that
But
would be at your own-
however, you've spent money to bring in some of these players. Ole has been there for 3 years, right?
Thank you.
Because
yeah,
you know,
yeah. So you can't tell me that. Yeah, okay, the other teams are better.
No,
Who
but can I
gives a fuck,
say this?
bro?
Okay, what if it's like why I think?
Like you're not supposed to give a fuck about whether the other team. is
Yeah,
better.
it's none of your business.
When Liverpool won the league, they didn't give a fuck
I
about.
don't give a fuck if
Man
Chelsea
City
lost
having-
points
Man
or
City
Man
had
City lost
arguably
points.
the best team.
Yeah.
But then Liverpool went ahead and won.
No,
though,
but like
regardless.
I feel like I'm just being
So
realistic.
I feel like,
there.
yeah, realistically, because we know he's not good
realistically,
enough.
yeah, but that's a
Yeah,
combination
that's
of.
what I've been saying.
I don't know about.
even prior to.
I don't know about.
He shouldn't be a Man United coach because if you had a Conte, there I'll be saying he should win the league because I believe that tactically Conte is
Because
better.
I saw
So,
this.
exactly. So I'm saying Ole should not be the man at the helm.
I
for
saw this
United.
tweet and somebody said, "Is Ole getting the tactics and formation right at United because he doesn't understand why you have a Cavani, a Ronaldo, a Bernardo Silva, Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes, the squad, and you're struggling for goals against Aston Villa. You know, I see it as a thing where Ole is probably." Like somebody said to me last season, Mason Mount has Lampard's nudes and all that kind of stuff. That's why they're always playing Mount and all that. I feel it's the same thing. Fred probably has Ole's nudes somewhere and all that because I don't understand why
But
Fred
Mason
keeps
Mount showed
playing.
up.
You guys, once again and for the umpteenth time, Fred, the Man U fans complaining about Fred is a distraction.
So why are you not playing?
Fred at the very least,
Nosuke,
at the very least,
Nosuke,
Wait,
what?
Nosuke,
At
banter
the very
aside now.
least.
Wait, Nosuke, banter aside.
Nosuke.
Do you think Fred
Would
is
you
a good
take
DM?
Fred in your team?
Fred is a good DM.
Wait,
Banter
Nosuke,
aside.
I'm asking you this
forget
question.
DMs. It's
I'm
a
asking you
good
this
footballer.
question.
Wait, let him
Answering.
answer. No, answer
What am I
me.
replying?
Banter aside, do you think Fred is a good DM?
No.
If you have Fred and Matic, I'm coming. I want to ask you a question.
No, ask a question. I have to make a point following his questioning. So, what's your question?
If you have Fred and Matic in your team, yeah,
Pick Matic or
Who would you
today's
pick?
Matic? Pick Matic.
who would you start?
Pick Matic or today's Matic. Which one now? Current
That's-
Matic.
No,
No,
Matic.
no. As it stands now, the
As it stands, Matic that you have and Fred.
Who would you start?
I will start Fred.
But
I would start Fred.
I get what you mean, and because there are some games that Matic is lost.
Bro,
Understandably.
Matic is old leg.
It's
now.
old
You shouldn't
legs,
have brought Matic to the
man.
discussion.
But guys,
The thing you can't have a Matic with someone.
Let's not
you
get
can't-
distracted.
So see what you talked about Jorginho,
We have
right?
to round this up real quick.
You see what you talked about Jorginho.
I want
Matic is slower than
I want
Jorginho.
to flip that to having someone like Silva, the Chelsea Silva. He's not starting every game. However, when he comes into the team, he's bringing wealth of experience. He knows how to shut games. It's the same thing I'm telling you about.
No, hold
Very
on.
costly
The
position.
point
Wait,
I
now-
was trying to get
The problem
to.
with the DM position
Listen.
is how sensitive it is. Like,
Twice during the game against Man City, the Man City players almost overran him. Experience playing in that part. He had to shield the ball and then kick it away for throwing. The same thing I'm telling you about Matic. If Matic understands that he's entering this game to shield the back four or to lock this game, Matic will do that for you. Play Matic. Why you not playing Mata? Mata is one of the most creative midfielders you have in
No,
your
but there's no
squad.
space for Mata, right? They went there's Bruno.
No.
There's space
But
for
you
Mata.
guys, the point I was trying to get banter aside is this, yes? You can't have that United squad, and focus on Fred's decline or
what is the
No,
defensive
so-
defense.
so-
Defensive
There's no,
defense.
there's no decline.
Because you would put a 5/10 midfielder there to shield, and the man should be able to be
that's one
second
of the
in
most
the game.
sensitive positions in world football now.
I am not going for. Okay, so
Not
now
today,
when you
today's
guys
world,
get a 100 million DMF, what is the next?
Wait. In today's world,
Then there's no bloody-
If you get a good DMF, then there's no
in today's
complaints.
world, right? The
Go and
reason
get
why
Phillips from Leeds.
everybody
Look at-
now-
look at
wait,
the
the
makeup
reason
of
why
the
everybody
world.
rates Kante, right, is because Kante has been able in today's world been able to show you that the DM's job right now is in two phases, right? The DM is a very crucial. So exactly.
Yeah,
So
break up play and transition.
The DM allows players to go forward. The DM also covers the defense's bloodshed.
Yeah.
So the DM is an important, like it's like a.
It's integral to the team.
So without a proper DM, you can't transition going because a lot of players might not want to even burst forward.
I'm about
because
to ask you a really serious question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you rather you guys input the Ronaldo or Sancho deals or both and got the best DMF in the world?
I said it earlier. Yes, I said yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Every United fan, every
Yes,
fan would
yes,
agree with
I
that.
did.
Okay,
Bro,
fine.
they had enough
No,
opportunities.
ask for 12 then.
Listen.
Before we even got a Ronaldo, I'd been saying it if you had been following.
There are
podcasts,
times
I'd
I've
been
had
saying it
conversations with Double O and I told him, you guys can, Man United can easily go in the Premier League and buy either Ndidi Phillips, or even Rice.
Yes, Bissouma.
Any
We
of
said
them,
all
even
this,
Bissouma.
yes.
No, Rice was.
Hey guys, I want to ask a question, and I know we
need to
don't-
move
yeah,
there,
we
yeah.
need to move there. But why is it that when we're talking about replacements, we're talking about people that are going to cost 70, 80 million? What about the scouting and finding some guy who's as
But
good
the
in
times
France
have
as
changed.
Times have changed, bro.
Times have changed.
So every
If
solution is
a
90
team-
million
if
solution
a-
now.
Another thing about
No,
those
but
teams
you can get
is pedigree as
Bissouma.
well.
Wait, you can get Bissouma
Some
for
good
30
players,
million,
that
but
step
he's
up
black.
is too
Bro,
much.
if you go to Italy or you go to France and say you scout and you want to get a player, as long as it's Manchester United, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, they are going to slap prices
And
on
also,
it.
so the pressure for
But
playing for
is it going to be cheaper than
United is
Declan?
different.
Because you can't go for Declan right now.
Yeah, Declan is expensive.
You can't do
They
that.
will
It's
charge you
English.
80 mil,
The
but-
English premium.
Alright, guys, let's move on. Let's move on. Alright, so let me give this to Hack. Spurs from first to 11.
Hack and Osike,
just
please.
two weeks. What happened, bro? Speed.
Can we sing together?
Oh, yeah, we can go together.
No, you go. I'm going to hold the microphone daily.
First, you need to understand that they faced one of the best teams in the EPL.
It's important to also understand
Very,
that
very
North
important.
London is red.
Yeah, very,
Red where?
Very red.
In what
We
ways?
said not London. We
For a
said
weekend,
not
for a
London.
weekend, for a
We said
weekend.
not London. We're
For a
coming
weekend.
for the entire London. So let's start with.
Let's start. Okay, we'll say.
Yes,
One territory at a time.
home.
Say that they will go.
I said we're going. You're counting. You're counting.
So how many games now since you said it?
We have done 3. Is remaining 32?
31.
31,
No, it's 35. I said 35 actually.
35. Okay.
Yeah, 32. So I think that there's a lot going on with Spurs. For instance, I was listening to the Athletic podcast this morning when I was coming here, and these guys, they said you need to understand that Spurs took a whole 10 weeks looking for who to replace Mourinho. In that 10 weeks, they've tried a lot of managers. I think at some point Nuno's name came up, and then they pushed him to the side, and then they were going about looking for. So Nuno is not their first choice. Nuno is just that guy that nobody's available. Let's just keep him. So when next we find someone, we just kick him to the side and then pick him up. And in that 10 weeks, Nuno first doesn't know he's going to manage Spurs. I think if he has the prior knowledge, maybe he would try. He will start analyzing the players and then start
Watching
thinking,
videos like Emery
well,
did
what-
for
yeah,
50 years.
Yeah, what to do. But he didn't have that chance, and then they hired him today. I think it was just a 5 days period. From interview to hire, they hired him today. The next day, Monday, he starts pre-season, which had already started before they even got him. Like there's a pre-season going on,
Yeah,
training.
They didn't have a manager.
They didn't have a
For
manager,
the first
so
game of preseason.
so he came and then he had to do all of that. I think I'm not going to say you should give him time, because I think the entire Spurs does not need any time. All of them, they need to start selling players and getting players. Like we're discussing how well the club is being run by the owners, Danny Levy now. But I think I also
Because
heard
the managerial transition wrong.
Yeah, the transition was wrong, and I also heard that at some point this guy wanted to sell some players. Pochettino wanted to sell some players because they are not going to let him buy players. Dele Ali being one of them. He was going to sell them and then you invest the money. Then there are some players that wanted to leave, like Danny Rose, one other defender, and then that wanted to leave. Yeah, Toby. He wanted to sell them and then invest the money, but they were like, no, keep your players. Like if you see today, Danny Rose went for nothing.
Most of them went for.
Other words,
Ali is gone. Like he is gone. I watched their game and he was against Arsenal. Sorry, I had to watch it.
But you want to say something?
What has gone wrong? They were first, right? They were playing well, right? They were winning.
It's Kane, man. It's Kane.
So what has gone wrong in just 2 weeks?
I mean, I'm not going to act like I'm the all-seeing, right? But I mean, when you're playing Arsenal, you're about to play Arsenal, things are likely to go bad for you. Yeah.
And it's a derby game.
So can I say?
You inherit Arsenal's problem.
Okay, now that you've gotten that out of your system, what has gone
Banter
wrong?
aside, yeah. I feel like and Hack mentioned it on the right here, that conclusion is that because of Spurs got their transition wrong, yeah, and the Nuno appointment wrong as well, they are struggling to make sense of what's going on around them. Also, they messed up their team building. So he just mentioned transfers. I really just think, that the project might be doomed. And if they are going to revive it, the first step would be get Harry Kane out the door.
So
Reset that thing, reboot it.
for me, it's not about project might be doomed. It's doomed. Why? Because the pilot of that project is out.
He's not in the mood to fly.
Pochettino is out.
Pochettino, yeah.
Is out. So for you to get
You can't call Pochettino a pilot when Daniel Levi leaves. I'm sorry. I will not take that. I will not take that
Listen,
any
I know
day.
the pilot, in
Listen.
my opinion,
My
is Kane, though.
Listen, yeah.
That's what
regardless
they're
of
trying
okay, Pochettino is the pilot, the co-pilot is out. Listen, pilot is sleeping right now. Yeah. The plane has crashed. Yeah. First things first, they took 10 weeks to get the replacement for Poch. For Jose. Secondly, you dragged Hurricanes contract negotiation, either he was leaving or staying for another 6 weeks.
But the club doesn't control that.
There was no dragging there.
They
They were straight up about their stance.
quick
No,
one.
so
selling.
so if you say
So
you
bad.
want to, okay,
Yeah, so do you think you just mentioned?
Yeah.
Kane. So do you think they will be playing better without Kane?
see,
They
I mean, they won
the
they
games.
won-
They won the
they
games.
won 3 games
and they
though.
let him go, and then a better off
They won
position.
3 games because let me say something here.
Yeah, and they were winning
So
without him.
if
Even
they
if-
had sold Kane, right,
Yes.
they probably would have gone for Jimenez or
something,
somebody,
yeah.
right?
Even
Yeah.
Osimhen.
So do you think exactly? So do you think
Napoli
Kane
won.
right now is the problem? Not because prior to
Kane,
It's not a
Kane,
problem. Distraction.
before he came back, right? They had won 3 games, even though they had not been playing well, right? So I mean, playing Son up front, right? So do you think if he was still out,
Kane,
they could
I mean,
have-
Harry Kane is an amazing forward.
I want
right?
to.
I
I
really
always
don't-
like to relate these things to Chelsea. Remember when Hazard wanted to leave? Hazard had the first contract, and then the owner spoke to him and said, "Listen, we need you to stay for one more season. After this season, you can go. It's negotiation." The player agreed to stay. We won the Europa League. We beat Arsenal, of course, and he left that season.
hold on,
Unai
Wait,
Emery's Arsenal,
wait,
please.
wait,
Yeah,
wait,
Emery's
wait, wait, guys, wait.
That's Unai
Yeah,
Emery, Unai
wait
Emery.
now, wait now. It is a discussion between Harry Kane and Daniel Levy. If they had that discussion,
They definitely had to.
And
Levy
if-
is now reneging on saying that he said he wasn't going to
so
sell
thank
it
you.
for
That's why I said the project is doomed,
he lied.
because there's a character in your dressing room that is obviously not happy.
there.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be
Bobby said
there.
He wasn't going to send it to an English team. He probably said that.
So if
Have you guys seen Fergie's quotes on Daniel Levi negotiation? You carry cameras when you enter the room with that guy. I'm very sure what Japo just said is very true. I'm very sure that there's somewhere there where Daniel probably said, "Guy, it is not an English man." And then
He knows what is that
it
guy.
sounds like the kind of thing he would do. Come on, let's like
He's not,
really.
that's why like you said, like I remember like off camera you're telling us how like Sports is a really well run club. It's because this guy covers all this. He knew there was going to come to a point where when he was giving this guy a 6-year contract, he wasn't silly. He knew exactly what he was doing.
But whatever it is he has done with Harry Kane has backfired.
Arsenal, unbeaten 3 games.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So I need to ask you a serious question, right? I mean, I know that you guys have been attacking, especially you, Arteta, both of you actually, right? Do you think the process is working now?
Okay, so Nosiki, the real serious Nosiki is back. I think we're getting carried away.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Bennett, did not ask you. You said, you lose match this weekend. Yeah. I think. Do I think Arteta is man for this job? Yeah. I have a soft spot for the guy. Yeah. But on more than one occasion, I have said they should sack this guy. But I'm not also going to jump into it and say sack everyone, because I mean, who's going to do the job correctly? Yeah. I'm happy we're winning. I don't think we're having convincing wins, but we're really at a point where we just need to string wins together. Yeah. What that does is build morale for the team. And once we build morale for the team, maybe then some of the instructions that are being passed on to them can now make sense more, and maybe then we can now see performance. I feel like there should be more competition between Aubameyang and Lacazette. I feel like that team has so much potential. I also feel like we need to work on our injuries. I don't say that Shaka is out for 3 months and all that. Yeah. I don't think we should get carried away at Arteta. I still feel like Arteta is set to disappoint us soon. I hope he doesn't. Yeah, I really hope he doesn't. As an unbeaten run, I know they dear when I am removing myself for any unbeaten run claims, and I hand you over to Honorable Hack.
So wait,
okay.
but Gideon,
I get questions for these guys.
Yeah. So ESR and Saka's brilliant. Like I know that.
You can just say,
Well, I really enjoy.
there's nothing
Yeah.
brilliant. There's
No.
nothing brilliant.
Their
there.
transition, their run of
game was
play.
very,
Two of
it was a
them,
very good
like
game.
That game was
Speak on
easy
them.
for them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Spurs didn't
Spurs
turn
were
up.
a shit and Arsenal were a good team. Yeah, no, I feel you, but Spurs were more a shit and Arsenal were a good
To be
team.
honest, that was. I would say Spurs just literally handed that game to Arsenal.
First, I think that happened. And then number 2, you were a great team. You have to hand games over to us.
Yeah, so it's one thing when you hand it over, you have to take it.
Yeah,
so you guys did alright by taking it. No, it's true now. You have to take it now. Arsenal did that on the day. Yeah, definitely.
And kudos to Aubameyang.
Why does this sound like a political speech?
I swear.
Why does this sound?
But I need to hear his point of view.
Something about ESR before he scored the goal and then before he gave the pass. ESR delays the pass for too long, and for us, I think his vision, maybe he will get there.
It was that delay that made Aubameyang get that.
For that kind of pass, I understand why he would choose to delay it. But when we are attacking, like he was on the run, so he can delay and it will make sense. But when we are attacking and he is right in the middle, and you have a player to this side, and you have a player to this side, and you have 2 defenders, to beat, you can't delay. If you delay, your players are going to run off, and then by the time you are making the pass, they are offside. So he delays the ball, and then he makes the very, very. I don't know the right word for it, but the pass he ends up giving is not the one you think that leads to the goal. Like he's giving the pass to maybe Saka that is running from the wing. Like there was a time Aubameyang was running from that position, and then you see their defenders sliding to the side, and Oba was free on goal, and he did not even see him. He did not say, and he did it against I think it was against, who did we play? Was it Chelsea? Or Norwich.
What I agree with
he did the same thing.
There's not frustration because of what beating our team. I think that we should be. And I'll go to this him as well. But now you've dissed him, I'm going to say, let's be patient with him because
Too
black. You wanted it? Yeah. I was going to say, you had the question. Yeah.
You guys say you're building your team. Yeah.
That's my transition.
Wait now. Let your blood hot. If after 7 games, and you guys have played in more than 7 games because you've played, you're in some certain competitions that some big teams or big boys are not.
Whatever dog.
I feel the Arsenal manager and his team do not necessarily know their first 11 or first 15, and this is why I'm going to say it. Wait, before you attack me.
My lawyer will speak for me.
This is why I say it. I ask myself and some Arsenal fans, why does your manager keep playing Aubameyang on the wings? He did it against Chelsea, he did it against some other teams at the end of last season, and it did not work. With the way Arteta likes to play, which is a soft format of how Pep likes to play.
Pockets.
NFT Pep.
You would know that Aubameyang as a direct 9 is better off because you pass, small link-up plays, and then you have a top 9 who Aubameyang doesn't necessarily need the entire world on his back to boost him as regards confidence. That man can score goals. Do you understand? So why are you not playing him as your 9? Why play him on the wings?
I think I have had this conversation with IK before. So I feel the effect. This is as a result of following the crowd, because in world football now everybody is doing either 4-3-3 or 3. Yeah. So everybody is trying to
have wing
build
backs
from the wing, and then because he has seen Aubameyang is very fast, and then you can just
put it
from that side. Then he decides to play him there. I feel you don't need to do it. But like if I say what I want to say now, people would think that I don't have sense. Yeah. But the truth.
But you don't have sense. So say it. But you don't have sense. So say it. So say it.
The truth is that I feel like like there's nothing wrong in playing two strikers if you have 2 strikers that can deliver for you. So you're not doing that one striker and then two
behind
like you don't have to. But they said it's old fashioned. That football has moved from that to another. But we have these players now.
If it works, man.
Now that old fashioned is what's affecting us, because we have these players now that we want to play together, but we don't know how to play them together. That has always been the problem between playing Lacazette and Aubameyang. So that's why you see all our managers playing Aubameyang from the wing to accommodate Lacazette, because Lacazette actually has a very, very good hold up play. Aubameyang doesn't. He doesn't know how to pass. So if you keep
If
him
he,
there,
don't, if he doesn't know how to
he's-
pass, then why are you playing him in a position where he needs more passes?
Staying on.
That's strange though.
Hold
Get
up.
distracted
Chill.
on Obama playing on the
So
left because
stay-
we're going to do that for
stay-
9 months.
yeah,
People are
stay-
being-
most of his
Staying
goals
on
from there.
Yeah.
Arsenal. Nasiki, real quick, right? So there's been a huge PR on Ramsdale over
English
hold up.
people,
Wait, chill now.
oh.
Over Leno, right?
Ramsdale, you mean?
Ramsdale, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Over
30
Leno,
million,
right? Yeah,
30
yeah.
million pounds.
So what do you make of that? I mean, given that he's come in and then he's kept like 2 clean sheets and Arsenal had won like 3 straight games. Do you think it was the choice of games because Arsenal had played a couple of tough games, right?
Yeah.
Or do you think Ramsdale is better? Which I mean, personally, I don't think he is.
We have 2 goalkeepers, Leno and Ramsdale. I would expect that while we're sorting out back-end stuff, both of them get their chance. Unless behind the scenes it's been agreed that Leno is no longer an Arsenal player. Yeah. I don't like how... Yes, I'm happy for Ramsdale. He's come to a bigger team. I mean, he's getting all the accolades, all the press and all that, and fans are losing their minds. Good, I mean, clean sheets and all. But I feel like somehow we're giving the middle finger to Leno, right? I saw a picture yesterday of David Seaman, and like even our last on social media just has Ramsdale. I'm not seeing any image of Leno in weeks or days or something, right? I'm happy for Ramsdale. I think that eventually he will get the nod for number 1. I feel like how Arsenal handles this with Leno's exit is really important to how the club is perceived. We bungled the Arteta, Almunia, Leno, Chesney transition. I don't think we should do it again. If you ask me, I think indoors, Arsenal, the establishment has agreed Ramsdale is going to be the number 1 keeper going forward. Primarily
Eventually.
because he's English
So
and happens to be doing
Japa,
well.
it's not a situation of Henderson, De Gea last season. Now De Gea is it? Because sometimes I feel like when you bring in a player like this, it's to maybe boost.
Yeah.
So like what you did with Telles, Shaw. Do you think this is a similar situation, or do you think they just want Leno out?
No,
Because
Leno out
I
eventually,
personally
because no
feel like
talks of
Leno is a
contracts.
better keeper. Though.
I feel Leno.
I don't know. To me, what surprised
They're
me
both really
about
good
Arsenal the
keepers.
most
Well,
is
Leno
like
is a good
I'm taking it back a bit. Like, is letting this guy go, Martinez, to Villa. I feel like that was a bit silly. Like, I feel like that point Arsenal should have.
Martinez wanted to go.
Yeah, because Arsenal were not going to guarantee him. Do you know what I mean? And so you can't blame. So what I feel like is, after that they let him go and Leno had like a subpar season. Arsenal kind of made their mind up about like where they stand with Leno. So I feel like Ramsdale is definitely going to be their number 1.
Yeah, long term.
But I don't think it's mainly because he's English, to be honest. I feel like he's a decent keeper for the level Arsenal is right now.
Yep.
Ouch.
So
No, I'm just.
No, Hack,
It's
give
fine.
him one back.
It's fine. We'll get
to him shortly.
We'll get to him shortly. So it's fine. So my position with Ramsdale and the Leno thing is this, right? I think there is a huge PR to get Arsenal fans behind the team going on at Arsenal. So
Yeah.
if you notice for a period of time when Emery came, Emery pushed away all the ex-Arsenal players. Before you hear, Pires came to train with the team, or Campbell is training with the team. Nobody was training with Arsenal anymore. I think the last person was Ljungberg. The last set of guys were Ljungberg and Lehmann. He came. He told Lehmann that he doesn't want Lehmann anymore. Lehmann
How
left.
about Bold? Was
And,
Bold not this?
No, he left. When then Ljungberg stayed with Unai till Arteta came out. It was only right for him to go. Like, he can't keep, doing assistant for everybody. It was
Recycling.
only right for him. But what is happening now is, they have noticed that there's a disconnect between the fans and the players
And they're
and
using
the team.
legends
So they are
as
using
intermediaries.
legends to call, and then also fans. A lot of fans have complained about the signing of Leno, and it was everywhere in the media. So it is only right for them to make
Sign of Leno or Ramsdale.
Ramsdale.
Yeah.
It's only right for
Yeah,
them
it
to
makes
make it look like it is not. Yeah, so that all of us jump back at it, because he is not facing half the shots Leno faced at Arsenal. Let's face it, like this guy, Leno was facing
Leno was
an
pretty
average
good.
of 10, 12
Per game.
shots per game. This guy's cover, we have played Burnley that are not really serious. Norwich, not serious. Spurs, they are in
disjointed right
they are disjointed.
Yeah, similar position with you as well.
So you see,
Why are you feeling to measure that you
second
failed?
jab in 2
Why
minutes.
are you feeling to measure that you faced Chelsea?
All of this is VAR to get
that one
us
they
back
collect well
with Ramsey, which I don't care if it works as far as it's working, right? But my problem is let's not do this at the expense of another player because Leno is not a shitty goalkeeper. He was really good.
So speaking of media, right? Do you do you feel media's influence? What do you feel of media's influence in football in today's
I think
world?
we have too many scoreline journalists.
Yeah.
You only are good to the media when you're winning,
Yes.
and you're shit when it's devoid of context.
Yeah,
No one cares
yeah.
about anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
And
Jack, I'm coming to you.
yeah,
So
okay.
before let's just track back a bit. It's sticking on media. So what do you think with the whole when you miss a penalty or when you do something, players coming to apologize on social media, just the way Bruno Fernandes, because I mean his score rate was
I think
brilliant up until that. So what is this? Is this because of the media? Is this because like what is causing this new trend of coming to social media to come and apologize after a bad game or something like that, rather than just getting back to work and then working on the next game?
I think it's not really about like the media per se. I think it's more about social media than anything because because now it's like at the end
Or
of
is
the
it
day,
the whole racist thing start?
No.
Because too bad. This thing started
like
with
to
the
share
whole.
when it finishes.
It started with the whole when a black player misses play does something.
it started with
then
the Euros and then the
people
black
come
players and then missing
insult the
penalties.
person, racist comments, and then people come on Twitter to come and say, oh, see, blah 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 blah. Is this? Do you think that made this happen, or do you think that we've gotten to a point where the media is literally embedded in football so much that it now affects what players say or do? Or
I think it's like the combination of things. Obviously, like media has been gotten stronger in the game more. Obviously, because of like the commercial value involved. Because what you have to realize is like media is what helps with the driving the value of this club. It helps build perception as well. So part of what these players are trying to do is to tame perception, but also I think the main thing for what happened with Bruno is more about social media. Because for this morning I saw Fred posted something about, was it this morning or yesterday? It's like, I'm ready. I typed something really nasty to him. Do you know what I mean? And I deleted it because I was thinking like, man, this guy is a human being. Like my thought was like, dude, ready for what? UNO pass. Do you know what I mean? So these players get stick all the time. So I think for Fernandes it's almost like it was a defensive move before you attack me.
I totally agree with everything you guys have said, but you guys are feeling. I feel because of what you guys have said, as well as media, they are a brand and all that. We're also failing to realize that these guys are athletes. First, that's their job. They are here to do whatever sports they are in, and in sports, you win, you lose. Yeah, every day cannot be Christmas. You cannot always score a penalty. What if it was the keeper that saved the penalty?
We're not arguing with you about that.
So I'm just saying, like, his mindset about, I missed a penalty, I have to go on social
this is my
media.
job, I should have scored.
This is your job.
get what he means.
Do you understand? You didn't do your job. Fine, get on with it. Get on with life. Mind you, during the Euros, Gary Neville came out and said that he doesn't understand why all the English players are tweeting almost the same thing after a win and a loss or a draw.
There's no
and
way.
with the same kind of pictures, with the same kind of content and all that. Meaning they're scripted. Everything they are doing is scripted. Secondly, your numero uno Lord of all things, Arsene Wenger, has said before in one of his interviews that
If I talk my mind.
he feels that players need to be shielded, especially by their clubs.
That's why I was leading to. I was just about to go now. Do you
Yeah.
think comps teams for so think the Premier League teams or the national teams, whatever, right, should protect and coordinate with media teams of the players to make sure there's one statement, or blanket so there's no statement at all?
Bro, blanket. Your comms team or your comms manager is your comms manager personally. It's like you're having a chef in your house.
Yeah.
Now your chef.
No.
If the club tells you that, okay, listen.
Rotimi, do you think that? Wait, hold up. Do you think that whole miss was because there was this whole thing with who would be playing penalty, whether Ronaldo? Because if Ronaldo was not there, do you think he would come on and apologize?
No, I don't think so.
Because I feel he's also trying to keep his position.
That's
in
the
team.
There's certainly more pressure.
And I take that, and I'm going to take that and say it's the fault of the manager, because you cannot have on the pitch a certain player called Ronaldo who is known to always have a straight and direct mentality when it comes to scoring or playing.
But Bruno has
you guys have an elite player on the pitch. Yeah, Ronaldo has nerves of steel. Do you understand? you're in the 91st or 92nd minute and you're losing a game. You can't tell me that you wouldn't want to walk away with a draw. Do you understand? Would you rather let a Bruno, or would you not? Wouldn't it make more sense to you to go to the touchline and say Ronaldo?
I don't agree with that.
Okay, so two black.
I
Wait, so Ronaldo,
not
wait,
Bruno
I
and
certainly
Manu
don't
at
agree with that.
Two black. Ronaldo has an 87% conversion rate.
rate, yeah.
Bruno has 93.
Yeah.
Bro.
So if you're going by the math,
By the
Bruno
math.
should be. And then prior to Ronaldo coming, the person that has been saving you in terms of penalties was Bruno.
Because we're
I see no
struggling. If
reason
you
why
think
he
about
should
it,
be taking off.
wait, can I just say this? For Man U, we're struggling between Rashford and Pogba. They had missed a couple of penalties before Bruno came. So when Bruno came, like our penalty was almost sure. Do you know what I mean? Like would go getting penalty, confident that Bruno will score. I don't feel.
I'm not the biggest fan of penalties though, because when it comes to penalty shootout, I tell everybody.
It's anybody's game.
The most prepared team will win. You know.
No, but you guys, as far as bullying and pressure from fan base and from the general audience is concerned, right? I don't feel, because of players have access to media. Because I mean, we're all in this together because of digital media and all, right? Players are subjected more to abuse and all this stuff now than they were 20 years ago.
It's crazy.
You can't stop players from getting access to that. What you can do is, first off, have talks with them regularly. What is your frame of mind about this? Are you absorbing
Engage
this?
them, yeah.
Are you good? Then at the same time, the Premier League needs to start putting out messaging about fan abuse online.
Yeah.
And then finally,
to start banning fans for
no,
life.
they've been working on that.
No,
They're working on all sorts of things.
I just want to add
I can't
something.
pretend like I know what
I just
they're
want to add
working
something.
on.
Like, so, like Martial's first girlfriend, like she said, like one of the issues that Martial had is like when he came to Man U, like he wasn't briefed about the power of the media. Like he had like how many thousand followers before he came to Man U. All of a sudden, he has like almost like 1 million followers, and no one briefed him on how to engage. Do you know what I mean? So I like what you're saying about, like, I feel like one of the ways to do this is to get like more synergy between like the media teams, personal media teams,
And the Premier League
and
the
even the
clubs.
Premier League as well. Like there has to be like something generic.
It's gonna get worse.
It's only getting worse.
I watched
Let's
an
move on
interview.
real
Sorry, I watched an interview where last week Lukaku had given an interview, and then he said if the big teams can come together one day and say
Yeah, for racism,
they are killing the
Yes,
Super
you'll be
League.
done.
They are killing the Super League. There's no way the big teams can come together and say, oh, this is our standpoint on racism.
Exactly.
Or
Two black.
abuse
And
or
then,
whatever.
guys,
Yeah.
Let's move on because of time. So let's just run through. Okay, so Leeds, 3 draws, no win, 3 points after 6 games. What's happening? Are they in a relegation battle? Are they coming up soon?
They're giving me Bournemouth
what's
vibes,
happening?
man.
I think we're all Leeds fanboys. I'm really scared for them. I really hope they can get their shit together because there's absolutely no reason they've been playing the way they've been playing.
They will get their shit together. That's right.
I
I think it's early days.
I know you're passionate about this.
No, like we spoke about it the other day. I think this manager is just
stubborn?
up on his ways. Like, this is what I want to do, and I am not going to back down until I get it done. But it's only going to get them to where they don't want to be. And when I saw Man U wants to buy Phillips, and if they buy Phillips, that's
I thought about. Do you know? I thought
saw
about like if
somewhere,
anyone
that's
takes
why I mentioned
if
his name
anyone
when I
takes
was giving my
Phillips.
3, yeah.
that's a big problem.
That's why I was mentioning his name when I was giving my 3.
Yeah, but
Alright,
also I just
two
want
black.
to add,
Yeah.
they remind me of Bournemouth somewhat. Like they came in
Yeah.
exciting football, didn't want to change. They got away with it for 2-3 seasons.
And then they plugged,
Because like if you're not investing in your squad, who did they really sign? Daniel James.
Two black. Antonio is back for West Ham. Got that final goal.
Second goal,
Yeah.
was it?
Like
Boys
how
are
how
popping
crucial like
again.
how crucial is Antonio? I mean, like fellow London club. Like how
So-
crucial is Antonio for West Ham or for the league right now? Because he seems like he's getting a goal a game. Do you think he'll get 15 this season? in the
Antonio is
league?
going to be as crucial as Jamie Vardy was for Leicester. I dare to say that because Antonio has been a fan, not yet. Will I say a fanboy? But he has been an integral member of that team for a long time. He has seen managers come and go, and right now, like he said, he's playing in his favorite position, which is bang up top 9. So I feel he's having a time of his life, and he's enjoying his game, and that comes with a lot of that boosts your confidence as a player. I mean, you necessarily, if he doesn't score in the next game, it's not a big deal.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but he's definitely going to guarantee you this season at least 15 goals.
15, yeah. All right. Lastly, did anybody watch the Liverpool Brentford game?
Yeah, I watched it.
Please, I'll say game.
That was a game. That was a
Who
game.
to go? Like, please.
So
Run through what?
So because I messaged,
What happened?
I messaged Ogubi about it, and I was telling him like, and what we agreed was like, Liverpool didn't really do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Brentford they were just like stubborn and resilient.
So that point you just made is the point I'm going to make for the rest of the English teams. No English team is going to have it easy this season.
No, definitely. That's
There
what
are
I'm saying.
there are teams
But
that
who said
are
something
not
about
going
what's
to.
the name of their key striker? Tony.
Tony, yeah.
Someone said like, I think it was AZ that said like he's not gonna do anything this season. And like he looks like a.
There are teams.
That guy's-
there are
that guy's
teams. I can
immense.
name 4 teams or 5 teams who everybody will feel is like a pushover.
Pushover, but when you meet them,
But when you meet them,
Villa
Villa is one of them.
Villa, yeah. But man should have beat them still.
Brentford is one of them. West Ham is one of
West
them.
Ham is definitely. No, West Ham is this. No, I don't think anyone expects.
I don't think you
can
can walk
West-
into West Ham and
No.
You
Take
can't
a
just
win and
you
walk
can't
in.
just go to the
No.
London Stadium. Watford
Watford
on a good day.
on a good day.
Because I actually like their striker. This
Brighton.
Emmanuel Dennis.
Dennis, yeah.
Emmanuel Dennis is a decent striker.
It's a decent boy,
Yeah. Brighton as well. Brighton will give you the run for it. What?
We're playing them.
But
the next game, like-
what I just want to try and understand is like, what is Brentford's approach? I don't even know if I understand that.
vibes and
Because
They have nothing to lose.
Because the way they play is like it's a new league, but there's more control about how. I don't know how to
Bro,
explain
they
it.
have nothing to lose.
They just express.
They have
them-
been trying to come to the Premier League for the last
and
5
finally
seasons.
they're here. So do you know what? I'm
And
just
they're
gonna
here
give it
for-
like.
you know what?
have fun.
Let's
Yeah.
have fun.
No, because like to be honest, like the way they play up front is like, bro, they're doing flicks.
And they're
They're
not
doing
defending.
tricks.
Bro, they're mobile.
They're not even trying to be stiff.
They play with 3 guys up front, and those 3 guys are mobile. It's like when you're playing 3-on-3 in basketball.
Sorry, do you see any similarities between that Tony and Drogba?
I can
too early.
see where the
It's too
comparison
early.
will come from.
It's too early.
But I think it's also because like it's a black guy, it's a big
Yeah,
guy,
it's
up
too
front.
early. It's too early. Let's
He
not do
pack
that.
here up.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. There's only one DJ.
let's not get carried away. But I would say like if he continues like this, man, I don't see him staying there for too long.
No. He's going to definitely
Guys,
move.
let's run through. Not again, guys. Just before we round up, a quick predictions for next season. So I'll start. Man U, Everton predictions.
Where are we playing?
We'll go round.
Old Trafford?
Old Trafford, yeah.
Old Trafford, I'm going with a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hack.
2-2.
So if we're going to catch up with Man U, I need them to lose.
Your prediction.
They're losing.
I think Man U win that game 2-1.
Japo.
I think we win. Maybe 2-0.
All right. Okay. So next, Burnley, Norwich. To black.
Norwich is going to win 2-0.
Maybe a draw.
Norwich win 2-0.
Yep.
Who's at home?
Burnley is at home though.
Norwich is
Burnley,
gonna win.
Burnley. Like I think Burnley,
I think Burnley will.
they've reached the end of that rope.
Yeah, I see that they don't have anything to give again.
I'm not going to go with the Burnley win because of their home. That's it. Or maybe a draw even.
Japo.
Man, I think a draw, man. I don't even know. Both of them lost to Arsenal,
I
right?
think Burnley will win.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah.
Okay. So next up.
What is with Japan Arsenal?
No, both of them. Time. To black. Chelsea, Southampton.
3-0 Chelsea. Chelsea win.
Let's understand that Southampton they drew with Man
City
and they
and-
drew with
Guys,
United.
I want Chelsea fans to
Chelsea-
brag what they want.
Chelsea
3-0 back.
Chelsea will win
That's okay.
3-0.
Sorry.
Lukaku
I think you guys
score.
have been found out now.
2-0. Chelsea.
Man, I think 3-0 as well.
Next up, Leeds, Watford. Leeds at home.
I'm going with a draw. Emmanuel Dennis to score 2-2.
I think Watford will win.
Yeah. Okay.
Ladies finally win their game 3-0.
Against Watford.
Yes, 3-0. 3-0.
Mazi,
gonna happen.
cool it down.
It's gonna happen.
I think Leeds might nick it. Maybe 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up. Wolves, Newcastle. Wolves at home.
The draw.
Wolves. Goalless, score, draw.
1-1.
That's okay.
Wolves win.
Japo.
Who again? Who?
Wolves Newcastle.
Man, I think a draw, man.
I say Newcastle though.
See Newcastle, right? But to be honest, I see Newcastle trying to get some
Newcastle
form of
away.
sense.
They don't call it for me, but home. Yeah.
No, I didn't want that. Imminence, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, Jimenez well. That's close.
All right, Jimenez finally on the score sheet. I'm happy for him.
And nobody composure for that goal was.
No, you said unbeaten now, so
I mean,
Brighton Arsenal.
yeah, Brighton Arsenal next. Brighton at home.
Brighton at home.
I'm going to be the evil genius here and say Brighton.
Say na evil
2-1.
genius.
You
can't call you. You can't even call you genius till the result comes out.
bro.
Win.
I said 2-1. I mean,
win.
what?
Game score.
Honestly, we nick it. Maybe 1 goal difference, but Arsenal wins.
Japo.
I think a draw, man. Brighton
Who's
at
home?
home.
Brighton home.
Brighton at home.
I think a draw, man.
2-1 Brighton win.
I think a draw, man.
Okay. Why? Oh, okay. Bissouma is not
Bissouma is not playing?
Ah,
They played last game.
A draw now.
It's
Arsenal
injured.
have a chance to nick a point.
that's not cool win that.
Yeah,
So
that's
next,
not for you.
Crystal Palace, Leicester. Crystal Palace
win.
at home.
Leicester
Ah,
win.
Crystal
Crystal
Palace.
win.
Crystal win. Yeah.
Crystal Palace win. Amen.
Ask me
Villa.
this one first. Ask me this one
Spurs
first.
Villa.
Ask me this one
Wait,
first.
He's going around. He's going
Draw.
around. Spurs Villa.
Spurs win. Spurs win.
Aston Villa win 5-0.
How? Wait, what?
5.
What? Wait, I'm
No in.
punching on his face.
North
though.
London
Look at me, you
hatred.
guys, look at me. Aston Villa, what's that team? They will draw. No, but seriously, right? I need
Draw.
Spurs to keep
Draw.
on losing. They need to lose and go down.
Jack
Down.
was prediction.
I think that'll be a draw, man.
Okay, so now this is a good game. West Ham Brentford.
Top notch.
That's a good watch.
Brentford win. What? No, West Ham win.
That's a draw.
I'm going for a Brentford away 1-0 away win.
I think West Ham takes it, man. Antonio back,
Yeah,
banging.
Antonio
Yeah, and then finally,
Liverpool, man.
Uncle B! Uncle B! Wait, I want to tell it to you categorically that Man City will beat you guys.
make sure you cut that.
And also,
And
there's a
send
goal
some-
from outside 18.
Wow,
There's a goal from outside the 18
wow,
box.
wow.
Liverpool, Man City is going to score Liverpool a goal from outside the 18
Yes,
box.
Man
You
City,
heard it on
Man
Sky.
City
Wait,
will pipe
hold on.
Liverpool.
So they go hang
So
Galaxy.
wait, let's say now, who is winning the game?
Man City, of course.
That's okay. Who is winning the game?
Man City.
Anfield?
Yes, Anfield.
Anfield,
Man City.
City.
Oh, man. It's a draw, man.
Yeah, it's a draw for me, man. It's a draw for me.
Man City. Man City win that game.
Hack.
I'm supporting you, Liverpool.
Man City win that game and they score a goal from outside the box.
Hack. Are we having a watch along holiday?
I think it left for them on Kobe. They are back on Friday.
Okay, so we'll communicate it to the fans.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Thanks for having
having
this,
us.
for
Thank-
bringing our
Thank you for
for
having
having
us.
us.
our
Yeah.
senior citizens here in two black and
Thanks for having us.
No, but can I just ask,
our
like,
bald brothers.
no, but like, who invited these folks, man? Really?
I
no,
get
I
crushed.
just wanna say
I get crushed.
There's a certain look about two of them. Like, was it intentional?
Chapo. On site.
On site.
Guys, please follow us on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Especially YouTube.
Yeah. Alright, guys. We'll see you next
Cheers,
time.
guys. Bye.